Hello everyone, Anne here, the little Frenchie in Big Texas. Welcome to my channel. So I'm sitting here with a pile of books. Let me show you. This will be our curriculum for the 4th grade. So I want to share with you what we will use and share with you as well a few new things, in particular for the outside the main curriculum activities, something I found I really enjoyed and I want to share with you. So first, the main curriculum. So the first one for me, it is reading. Because once you know how to read, you can almost teach yourself, right? You can read. So we continue here. It's going to be our 4th year and the last one with this method in all about reading. So this one here comes with, here you have the teacher manual. It comes with a reading activity book. Each lesson has some activities, some games to practice, as well as some reading exercise to practice the lesson. We also have some cards, keywords for each lesson, some tiles. So these are the new ones I need to cut. It's really well done and the girls enjoy it. Every few lessons you have stories to practice. So here are the new storybooks. And if I look at that one, so this is level 4, Tom 2, so last one. See, that's an example of a story at the end of the curriculum here. So it worked for the previous years. We're continuing on this one. And they actually asked for it already. They said, well, when can we start reading again? They really enjoy it. So good thing, we keep going. Another thing we're gonna keep, and we haven't completely finished 3rd grade here, is the spelling. So we're more than halfway through. We're going through, I kind of like to keep it out of phase with reading because it allows you to review 3-4 months later what you've learned in the reading phase. So this is it. I'm probably gonna get grade 4 as well, level 4. I'm not too sure. They have a lot of levels in spelling. I'm not sure if it corresponds exactly to the grade. We still have work to do on that one. We're not done on spelling. As well, what do I have? Grammar and punctuation. We did grade 3 last year. It worked. They were not as eager to do it, but it worked. You've got here the lesson, and behind the lesson 2 or 3 pages of practice. So it's black and white, not as much fun, not as many games, but it's fairly easy to follow. It's rather short, so that worked. We'll keep going another year, we'll see. But that's for grammar. For writing, we continue with the good and the beautiful handwriting. They really enjoyed it last year. We're going to continue this year again. So you see you've got some practice like here, and always some drawing or fun exercise at the bottom. It's about 1 page per day. You've got 120 pages, I think. Work great. They love it. It's just like reading. They ask for it. So that one is a winner. So this is really main curriculum. The last one, which is very important, the main curriculum as well, is math. And here too, this is the good and the beautiful. Last year, we had to change. What we were using was not working. I switched to the good and the beautiful in the fall, and they loved it. It really worked well. But as you can see, it's colorful. It is, it's friendly. It's easy for the kids to follow. The lessons are about 30 minutes each, 30 minutes per day. They're now in 4th grade at the age where they should be able to do it all by themselves, read and complete the lesson. It's not always that easy with math. It's good to be behind, but it works great. Honestly, I would recommend that one for the kids who don't like, the typical classic curriculum, black and white with repeat in terms of addition, subtraction, multiplication. This one is fun. We learn multiplication with songs. And it worked. They know their multiplications. So I would recommend as well the good and the beautiful level 4. So that's for the main curriculum. all this. I mean, we have reading, spelling, writing, math. So outside the main curriculum here, we have geography. So this is even more just the same one as the grammar. And it's very similar, very friendly. The girls really enjoy it for geography. You got it per day of the week with certain questions. We go through it very fast, to be honest. So that's the teacher's manual. See here, they're telling you about the math grid. So you've got your prompt for the teacher. You have the map. And then you have the questions. So it's pretty much 2 questions per day of the week and a lesson per week. We do it much quicker. Usually we do it in 2 days. And each girl has her own little booklet. They're not very expensive in addition. I think they were $6 at online. And they answer the questions directly in there in the booklet. They have the maps as well in the back to help. They like it. They like it. It works for us. So we've got the main one on geography, and I also got an additional one, which is Europe. So this one did not come with a student booklet. It's only the teacher's one, the main one, but that's something we're probably going to do together, sitting and reviewing together. So see, this is about Norway, the fjords, some questions, reading questions, and a review at the end. We like it. It's the girls enjoy, so if they enjoy and do it willingly, asking for it, I go for it. So we're progressing in geography, and that's what we're starting the year with in terms of really curriculum. What I was thinking, because we are going to finish geography before the end of the year. Same with the grammar here. It's probably not going to last the full year. How many lessons do we have here? I mean, they say 1 per week, but it depends on how quickly you do. I don't think you've got, yeah, you got 25 lessons here. At the end, see, 25 weeks. It might go quicker for you, slower, but usually we're done before the end of the year. So what we might do is start a bit of history here. So this is a lot of reading. We will see how we do on that one, but I would like to start teaching them history. So that's really the main curriculum here I'm sharing with you. The little extra that we started this year. So the first thing we started in the spring was gymnastic outside for them to exercise. They already swim. I wanted something different than swimming. So they're happy, gymnastic, but I was looking for something else more on the artistic side, either singing or drawing, painting, and looked around here for lessons. Of course, I looked toward the end of the school year, which was not the best time to find a new class. And at the end, I looked online and I found a website that offers a lot of things, even main curriculum, but a lot of artistic options. So this is called Outschool, outschool.com. And I registered them for, initially one was doing sketching and the other one singing. And it's a weekly lesson. It was about 40 minutes, between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on the nature of the lesson. And you pay a weekly fee. They were both about $15 each. So that was the price per week. And it automatically renews for the next week with the same teacher. It's a group of maximum 8 students, but there were never 8. The classes were not full and not everybody shows up anyway, so there were more around 4 or 5 online with a teacher. Singing was a bit more challenging probably for the teacher because she had to mute and unmute students. But sketching I found really interesting because it was very much a social class, because he was sketching, telling them how to do, and at the same time they were talking, and very enjoyable, making friends. So we tried this for a few weeks and I wasn't too sure, is it easy to cancel and so on. So let me tell you, if you have a doubt, it is extremely easy to cancel. They actually cancel, don't charge you, and you can, if you travel, because that was my case, I canceled for 2 weeks and re-registered them again. And I actually changed. We switched from singing to watercolor. So you can really change, and they have a lot of different options. You can even do math if you want to have supports. outside of the classroom. A lot of options. Let me show you because I'm very proud of my, the sketching was impressive, I thought. That was the sketching of this week. Look at that. Not bad, right? In about 40 minutes. That was the sketching and her first watercolor class. Let me show you as well. So she did not use the right, so they were working on the coloring here. That was actually pretty neat too. I like the blue and the different shades. So they both enjoy it. We're continuing here. And if you want to try it out, what I will do, and I will put the link to the website in the description below. It is a referral link, meaning you're gonna get $20 off, which pays pretty much for your first class if you want to try. So give it a try. If you're looking for something, and I said there are a lot of different options. I mean, it goes, you even have social classes. I looked for French, and on that one, I'm very difficult. I was very disappointed. They did try one French lesson, but they were Canadian teachers. And it was not their first language, their native language. They spoke English first and then French. And I'm very difficult here, given I'm native. I was looking for better. And so that one I did not continue, but they have Spanish, they have everything. Just look it up if you're interested to enrich your curriculum. So it has a price, of course, but I found it rather reasonable given the interaction you actually get online. So you have to find the right teacher, the right material. But as I said, with the link below, it's going to be free to try it for once. So this is it, 4th grade. We are ready to start. We're middle of July here. And they actually asked me, one of them, can we start, mommy? So we started with reading again. I mean, we started with what they like. Reading, geography, we need to finish spelling, but yeah, we started easy, and it's a bit of review of last year. So started again, and given the temperature outside, it's just so hot, you can't do much anyway. It's not a good time to be outside. So I'd rather start now. And given we're taking vacation a bit later on, it's actually not bad. It balances out. So I hope you found this useful. And if you do something different, you have other tips you want to share, please put in the comments below. It's always interesting to learn from each other. So if you enjoyed, as always, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I will try to post updates later in the year, depending on how it goes. But hopefully, given these are tested materials, it should go smoothly this year. Let's cross fingers here. Thank you all for watching.